an effort to bring succor to affected victims of the cleft lips and palate deformation, the KWARA state government, in partnership with local and international relevant bodies, organized a free corrective surgery for patients with the condition at the General Hospital Ilorin. The exercise, which lasted for 2 weeks, was carried out in collaboration with Rotary Club International District 9125, Alliance for Smiles, and Michael Omotosho Foundation, and had beneficiaries from not just all the 16 local government areas of the state, but from other states of the Federation, including Ondo, Kaduna, Adamawa, Delta, and Cross River states. Speaking at the occasion, the State Commissioner for Health, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Alhaji Ayo Yusuf, said government would continue to support and partner bodies in providing quality healthcare delivery to the people. In her remarks, the head of the medical mission, Dr. Barbara Fischke, described cleft lip as a debilitating condition, which she said, if left unrepaired, could mar the future of the patients.
I would like to compliment you, Your Majesty, on the incredible facility that you have here. It's a really wonderful facility. We appreciate their hospitality in hosting us. We appreciate the fact that we have joined together Australians, Indians, Nigerians, and Americans and have become one team. One team with one purpose: to take care of the children and adults who were born with cleft lip or palate. So it is such a pleasure for Tina and Loris and myself to be here. We are so honored by your presence, Your Excellency. It says so much about how you care about the people of this state. We thank you so much. We're happy to be here, and we certainly hope that you'll invite us back. Thank you.
Speaking on behalf of Rotary Club International District 9125, the local organizing committee chairperson, Mrs. Jumoke Bamigboye, commended the state government for providing conducive environment for the medical mission to hold in the state and dispelled insinuation that cleft lip was a death sentence.
I want to welcome you to the flag off of the cleft lip and palate surgery. Your Excellency, I want to appreciate you on behalf of Rotary International for accepting that we have these surgeries in KWARA State. And I also want to inform you that the beneficiaries of the surgery is not just KWARAns, it's all over Nigeria. We have people from Kaduna, Adamawa, Delta, Cross River, and other states here.
In his remarks at the flagging off of the free cleft lip and palate surgery project, Alhaji Ahmed appealed to parents of children with life-deforming conditions not to leave them to their fate, but lend them a helping hand by bringing them forward for necessary surgery. Governor Abdul Fattah Ahmed commended the partners, sponsors and volunteers for their service to humanity and contribution towards reducing health inequalities and promoting health and well-being through their selfless service.
Today's ceremony is as much a wake-up call as it is an opportunity to restore the joy of our children. In today's fast-paced, internet-driven world, we face the temptation of assuming that the problems that the media focuses on are the only issues worthy of attention. That as long as we contribute in our little ways, or otherwise react to the more obvious problems, we can expect the world to resolve challenges that other people face. However, as today's ceremony demonstrates, it is not right to resign to helplessness and nonchalance based on the magnitude of the problem or its remoteness. It is not okay to leave children born with life-deforming conditions to their fate. Certainly, it is not acceptable to look the other way when confronted with natural deformities in children. It is more appropriate and humane to stand up for these children, lend them a helping hand and a chance at a normal and fulfilling life. For these reasons, I'm pleased to be here today to flag off the free cleft lip surgery, which is sure to put smiles on the faces of 100 children. At this juncture, I want to thank the staff of General Hospital Ilorin for supporting this project. I urge KWARA to take advantage of our various ongoing healthcare initiatives in the state, designed to bring quality healthcare within 500 meters of every resident. It is in pursuit of this objective that my administration remodeled, modernized and equipped this hospital and for others across the state through a modulated program. This same policy trust is the driving force behind our determination to completely remodel, rehabilitate and re-equip the General Hospital Oro and 3 cottage hospitals in 2016. This modular approach to strengthening our health system would see us modernizing and equipping additional health facilities to international standards in the coming years, in line with our determination to expand access to quality healthcare. Once again, I would like to thank Rotary Club International, all our co-sponsors and volunteers for this wonderful gesture. I assure you of government's constant support through this program and wish the patients speedy recovery. Thank you all and God bless.
Flying the big plane is a gradual process. Here I am in the International Aviation College Ilorin, one of the best schools in the whole world, training to be a pilot.
We have the most modern aircraft, the most highly skilled instructors.
You are young, you are looking for adventure, you are looking for something that will give you a meaningful life, come to IAC.
Yeah, I'm realizing my dream. Great school, great training environment.
IAC, cool place.
Come and join the adventure in learning how to be a pilot here at the International Aviation College Ilorin, and I will, with my team, make a pilot of you.
Governor Ahmed received a team of voluntary service overseas led by the head of program, Mr. Anand Kishore Das, in his office at the Government House, Ilorin. Speaking during the visit, State Commissioner for Education and Human Capital Development said the volunteer service overseas had made useful contribution to the state's education sector through capacity building for teachers, recruiting and posting of voluntary teachers to rural areas, and annual payment of 6 million naira allowance to teachers. In his remarks, the head of program, Voluntary Service Overseas, Mr. Anand Kishore Das, said the program, which started in 2009 in the state, has improved the quality of education at secondary school level. Mr. Kishore Das promised that the program would look into the current curriculum in secondary schools in order to make them relevant to the realities of the 21st century.
We have been doing this work since 2009. And KWARA State is one of our biggest education programs in Nigeria. We are not a very big organization, but we like to work at the communities. So we do needs assessment of what is actually required to be done at the education level, mainly at the secondary level, and what is relevant more in the 21st century. So accordingly, we have secondary science and maths program and a 21st century skill program, which is combined. Right now we are doing 25 schools into local government areas. We plan to, in fact we have already decided to extend that to 35 schools, and we believe more in in-depth work than only covering number of schools. So we are also looking at school-based teams and also bringing in farming into schools so that the children also learn farming and have enterprising skills.
Alhaji Ahmed, in his remarks, identified human capital development as a critical ingredient for sustainable development in any society. He noted that the intervention of voluntary service overseas in the state education sector is yielding positive result and promised that the program would continuously be reviewed with a view to making impact on students at secondary school level. Governor Ahmed charged the organization to extend its training program for serving corps members in secondary schools to other unemployed youths in the state in order to make them employable in the labor market. He assured that his government would continue to be receptive and always support efforts towards advancing educational development in the state.
We are very delighted to receive you here today in our state. We're all very aware of the fact that one of the critical ingredients that supports development anywhere in the world is human capital development. No doubt, we've seen the impact of the deficit in human capital development, not only in the African sub-region, but will have a major impact also here in this part of the world, in West African region. We are aware that the country, quite a number of our children are out of school. And of course, we're also aware of the fact that there's a need to improve on areas of accessibility and availability. No doubt your intervention is making a lot of difference to this sector. And I want to use this opportunity to thank you very much for what you have done so far. So I see from this a strong partnership coming up not only on the areas of education but on other areas of support that comes with this type of partnership. I want to assure you that we'll be very receptive to improving on the current level of partnership in whichever way, especially as this translates into a better growing trajectory for our youths. We'll continue to partner this group and we'll be very delighted to see you extend it much more wider than what you have today. Once again, I want to thank you so much for coming in. I want to assure you that we only look forward to a better mutually beneficial relationship. Thank you so much.
Flying the big plane is a gradual process. Here I am in the International Aviation College Ilorin, one of the best schools in the whole world, training to be a pilot.
We have the most modern aircrafts, the most highly skilled instructors.
You are young, you are looking for adventure, you are looking for something that will give you a meaningful life, come to IAC.
Yeah, I'm realizing my dream. Great school, great training environment.
IAC, cool place.
Come and join the adventure in learning how to be a pilot here at the International Aviation College Ilorin, and I will, with my team, make a pilot of you.
His Excellency Alhaji Abdul Fattah Ahmed recently received the new commandant of the Nigerian Army School of Education, NASE, Brigadier General James Fayehun, at the Government House, Ilorin, when the latter paid him a courtesy visit. Brigadier General James Fayehun, who described his visit as a familiarization visit, expressed gratitude to the governor for the assistance rendered to the school and promised the governor of the army support at all times. He maintained that the present administration was poised to spread infrastructure among other basic needs to every nook and corner of the state without bias.
I want to thank you immensely, sir, for what you've been doing for the school in the past, especially in the area of accommodation. I'm particularly excited with what I've seen when I took over. I saw it helped us to fix the alone that we straight up disrepair for so many years. And that I also learned that the promise of the other part. So having said that, sir, I'm so happy to be with you after a very long. Thank you very much, sir. I wish you all the best, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
The governor, who stressed that his government was committed to sustenance and strengthening of enduring peace across the state, praised the Nigerian Army for its continued support.
We're indeed quite happy to receive you here today as we report to NASE as the brand new commandant. We know you are coming back home because this has always been your base. But no doubt for us, we see it as a positive activity towards the direction we've always sought to move the state in line with our developmental programs, because an understanding of a terrain will enhance the kind of support you can give to it. No doubt the Sobi barracks and of course the military, as it were, have been part and parcel of our community, and we still see them as part and parcel of our community. We'll continue to use these to partner with the Army so that a strong relationship will be sustained, because we're all aware of the security challenges that we are faced with in the country and the need for us to be on our toes on information dissemination, and of course in ensuring that our security agencies, with whom we hold regular security meetings, are also duly informed. Once again, I want to welcome you to KWARA, and I want to welcome you back home, and I want to assure you that you will get the best at home. Thank you, and God bless.
In a related development, the governor also received a team of Course 38 of the Armed Forces Command and Staff College Jaji, Kaduna State, who paid him a courtesy visit at the Government House, Ilorin. The leader of the team, Brigadier General Jimo, who said the theme of the course was repositioning Nigeria's non-oil sector as a major source of revenue, further explained that Nigeria could no longer depend on oil for its survival, adding that governments at all levels should explore their potentials in the non-oil sector to drive the economy. He added that as part of the course, the team would also carry out a strategic study of the non-oil sector's potentials of the state.
Each year we always select a theme in which our students will direct their effort in researching into. All of us know the dwindling resources that we are having in the country now. Before the country, all of us depend on oil. Right now, the oil is drying up. I will say to the blessing of the country. I will personally say that so that all of us can wake up. In doing this year, our selected team is repositioning Nigeria's non-oil sector as a major source of revenue. I'm a proud citizen of KWARA State, and I know that this visit couldn't have come at a better time because of the effort Your Excellency has been making in repositioning our state towards becoming self-sufficient without us necessarily having to go to the center.
Alhaji Ahmed spoke of his government's intention to harness the state's potential in minerals deposit in order to make the state a mining hub in Nigeria. He commended the armed forces for protecting the territorial integrity of the country and called for greater involvement in the nation-building programs under the democratic dispensation.
We are very delighted to receive you here in Government House as you go through your environmental study tour as part of the imperatives needed to complete your programs in Jaji. No doubt, it's becoming clearer that the role of the military is going beyond just playing the security of lives and properties, but also you should also be involved in nation-building programs, because we have seen it across the whole world that the military is not only designed to fight on the field, but should also be part of the elitist formulation platform of any nation, so they can truly put in their own quota in driving a comfortable, evolving environment. No doubt, the choice of theme for the participating students
which is repositioning Nigeria in the non-oil sector, cannot be more auspicious than this time. We're all aware that for countries that have chosen to drive their economy from a mono perspective, they will enjoy the boom when it is there, and they will enjoy the boom when it is there. As a country, we have allowed ourselves to be run on a mono economy without proper planning in place. The result of which we are seeing affecting the downward trend of the economy, largely informed by the drop in the price of crude oil. It is becoming increasingly clear that the only solution to a sustainable Nigeria is a diversified economy, especially in the non-oil sector. As Nigerians and as Africans, to take advantage of God-given support, to truly begin to see ourselves evolve and competing favorably with developing countries. No doubt, the time is now. We all stand up, take advantage of agriculture, and use it to drive an economy that will employ Nigerians and also feed Nigerians. This is the time for us to take that advantage. I'm happy the country is moving towards that direction. Once again, I want to thank you for coming in here, and I want to assure you that KWARA State will always be receptive to partnering with groups, either the military or civilian, in ways and means that will translate to improved mutual benefits for the visitors and of course for us in KWARA. Once again, I thank you, and I pray that God and His great mercy will take you back to your institution safely, but most importantly, we pray that His mercies will be on you all, so that you all graduate with flying colors. Thank you, and God bless.
Still on security, the KWARA State Governor Alhaji Abdul Fattah Ahmed also received the House of Representatives Committee on Army, led by its Deputy Chairman, Princess Funke Adedoyin. Princess Adedoyin, who represents Irepodun, Ishin, Okero and Ekiti Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, led the committee to KWARA State on a familiarization tour of army formations in New Busa and Sobi Cantonment. She commended Governor Ahmed for maintaining cordial relationship with the army in ensuring security of lives and property.
The army, we commenced nationwide familiarization tour this week, and of course I insisted that I had to take the North Central and Southwest Army facilities as a son of the show. I felt that I had to take off with KWARA and Niger. I would like to first of all start by commending Your Excellency on the excellent relationship that you've built and maintained with the security forces. We got very good reports of, your excellent working relationship with them and their absolute commitment to willingly work with the KWARA State government.
Addressing his guest, Alhaji Ahmed praised the House Committee on Army for embarking on visitation to army formations across the country and urged it not to relent on its oversight functions in order to ensure adequate security in the country. He promised to strengthen the government's relationship with security agencies, particularly the Nigerian Army, to forestall unforeseen crises. He assured that his government would continue to support the Nigerian Army, SOBI, in meeting its infrastructural deficit.
Your coming in at this time will not be more auspicious because, if anything, we're all aware that globally the need to strengthen security is imperative. And the role being played today by the House Committee on the Army, by going around formations, seeing areas of deficits and areas that require support is a laudable act, especially as it is in consonance with the oversight function, which hitherto have been taken for granted in the past. But we're happy to say that we have an active 8th National Assembly membership that has taken the issue of security very seriously. We have, on our own, as a state, recognized this much because we've since seen that a robust relationship with the security agencies will create a platform that will be enabling for the economy to grow. That is why we've created not only the Security Council, we also have the Security Committee that allows for not only the military but also the paramilitary to participate and contribute to their own quota to ensuring a strong security system put in place. Once again, I want to commend the effort of the members of the House of Representatives for taking this role of oversight function very serious, especially in the face of challenging security issues in the country, which we hope will begin to bring those areas of deficits to the fore and allow the federal government or the state as well to lend their support to strengthen the security agencies to make their jobs much more easier in protecting lives and properties. I want to thank you for coming, and I pray that God in His infinite mercy takes you back home safely. Thank you.
KWARA State, it's good here.